What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another Saturday afternoon. Now, I will be honest with you. I had quite the eventful week. All of my energy was drained on Monday. I had an incident where I had to be around. Well, I had to get something done. It was something I had to get done. It was required to do, but it also required me being around a lot of people. And let's just say that was a challenge for me. And I was around a lot of people for maybe three hours at best. And when I got home, it was difficult to work. It was difficult to do anything but recharge. I don't know what that's the only way I can explain it, is that I had to recharge, and it seemingly took me the whole week. But I had a great week at work. Work was great. However, if you watched, and also, I had a storm. There was a storm yesterday. And so I was like, man, there's nothing like, the rain hitting the window, the lightning and the thunder. And it's a good time to take a little nap. So I took a little nap. I woke up and realized that it was like 3 hours past the time I usually upload a video on Friday. And I was like, man. But the reason for that was because of Black Myth Wukong. I kid you not. This week, that game agitated me so much that I was going to quit it for real. And it had gotten to that point, and I was just like, you know what, let me turn it off, because I just need to focus, and I can't focus while I'm this agitated, So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to turn it off. I'll upload what I have. Pretty much I was expecting to beat a boss, and by now you should know it's the Rat King. And dude, I'm telling you, it's not a skill issue. At least I don't believe it is. I believe it's I think it's dealing with the geometry. There's invisible walls that don't show up until certain points, and it just messes my whole game up. I'm just like, but I was like, before I get to the point where I'm agitated at Wukong, I'm gonna just turn it off, But today I have a game. It's I have to say I haven't played it in the arcades. The first time I played this game was around Thanksgiving. It was with the family. And I had bought one of these arcade sticks. It looks like the panel of an arcade cabinet, but it has a USB cord on it, and you can hook it up to a TV, and it's got like thousands of arcade games and stuff like that. And me and my little brother played this for the longest time. It was around Thanksgiving or Christmas, and it's a shooter. It's a top-down shooter. And it's a little different, in my opinion, than the top-down shooters I played in the past. And it is called Dead Connection. So yeah, let's jump right into it. And by the way, I hope you guys have had a great week. Despite everything I've went through this week, I still have had a great week. Why? Because I'm alive. I have all the use of my limbs. I have my health and strength. You gotta be grateful for those things. You really do. But let's jump into it. Let me see. Who should I pick? I'm gonna pick Eddie. Hotel Diamond, July 4th. Hold on, pause. Stage 1, Hotel Diamond Queen. July 14th, made a surprise raid on the hotel where Narosia, the Don of the family, was staying. Alright. You have to hit 30 enemies. I don't know if I have to hit 30 enemies. I took some damage there. Oh, hold on, we got waiters shooting at me. That dude got shot and he just started. Wait a minute, there's some files over here. Ow. I'm about to say there is a way you can dodge bullets like this. Let me gather up all this evidence. No, okay, I got it. I don't know if this is how police officers did things back in the day. They just bust in and start shooting. Who's screaming, help me? Man, I'm running low on health. No! Got another one. Round clear. Narosia had already vanished, but the accountant, Vincent, squealed on the next transaction, okay? And by the way, this cop just said, talk if you don't want to die. Hey. It's like back then, boy, they had no chill. Alright, next stage is the junkyard, July 21st. Infiltrated the venue of the transaction and waited for Narosia's right-hand man, Vambino, to appear. I need to hit 40 enemies, alright. No. Let's get Gary. Grab that evidence. That was close. Got his right hand man. He blocked the transaction and arrested We blocked the transaction and arrested Vambino. He was a hard nut to crack, but eventually he managed to get out. We managed to get out of him where Narosia was holed up. All right. Look, he slammed a man's hand. He slammed a man's arm in the door. They put a gun to the back of your head and say, talk or die. Didn't they torture you a bit to get out information? July 24th, got to the restaurant where Vambino had told us Naroja was hiding in. I have to kill 50 enemies. More evidence. What? I think I might be dead here. Man, how many guns do you have, bro? What? So, Vambino's information was a trap. Obviously, we were captured by family, one of the ringleaders, and taken to family's hideout. The family's hideout. Oh boy. I guess they did so by holding her hostage. The car we had been piled into suddenly screeched to a halt. Screeched to a half with the sound of gunfire. Andy, our old pal from the criminal department, had risked his life to come and rescue us. Okay. W Andy, right? He tried to take advantage of the confusion to make our getaway. 60 enemies. Man, dude, you've been hiding up there this whole time. Let me get up there. They will not let me get up them stairs, bro. You came back around? What? He hit me? Alright, James, let's go. I think you have infinite ammo in your... Hold on, boy. You have infinite ammo in your original gun. So what, he throws the gun at you? You're stuck now, boy. It's over. He blinking, I'm about to say. Our escape plan succeeded, but Andy was hit by a bullet and bit the dust. We had lost yet another of our good friends. So he saved us, but in the process, you know. So on the 29th, Andy was on to the location of Naroja's secret warehouse. After he told us where it was in his dying words, we planned a raid on the secret house. I mean, this can't be how things were with the mob and the police before, right? Like, this is chaotic. You know? Take out 60 enemies. Y'all can't do much, can you? I'm about to say, y'all being little cowards right now. Are you smoking, sir? I done beat down your last lackey, but what you got? We found an invitation to a garden party at Naroja's private residence in one of his underlings' pockets. We set fire to the warehouse and... You set fire to the warehouse. Dude, this has to be like a... This can't be real. Alright, so August 1st, we waited until all the ringleaders of the family were gathered together, then stormed the garden party. 65 enemies. You got mafia men out here dancing. Oh, they stormed it alright. There's only 2 of y'all left. When the bloodbath party was over, look what these cops did. And this was smoking a cigarette after burning someone's mansion down? When the bloodbath party was over, the Naroja family was in ruins, but Naroja himself seemed to have made a daring escape along with the ringleader, Fezari. Alright. As long as they were still alive, our vengeance could not be complete. Oh, so they're out for revenge. Okay. On August 7th, Fezari was waiting for us in the park early this morning. He offered to squeal on Naroja in exchange for his own freedom, but we refused. Wow. He tried to make a deal with the cops, and the cops said, nah, family. No. They got Philip for the time being, so Gary has to come out and serve justice. It turned out that Fezari was just another chicken-livered old man. Chicken-livered. He brought his crime-ridden life to an end in the middle of the fountain. Oh, we. No, it said he, so I guess he took himself out. I don't know. So on the 24th of August, Naroja went to the deserted opera house. Here, in his youth, he had taken the rank of Don for himself. Then the final battle started for the both of us. So apparently Naroja did something that made these cops go for ultimate revenge. Again, death. I guess Gary is the last one I haven't used yet. Lighten y'all up, bro. What? What? It was nearly all over. Naroja had won. We thought we had him cornered and didn't realize that it was a decoy until it was too late. Unfortunate. The tables were turned, and now we were staring down the barrel of his gun. As soon as Naroja pulled his trigger, our revenge would be finished without ever being accomplished. Gunfire rang out, but it wasn't us who fell. It was Naroja. Judy, whose fiance Andy had been killed days before, was standing behind the roses, smoke still rising from the barrel of the gun in her hand. Oh, so the guy who saved us, his fiance, wanted to get her vengeance, so she, I guess, put one in the dome. She was yet another Avenger who had a score of grief to settle. And that is the game. So apparently, uh, Naroja is a mafia boss who did something to these detectives that made them go on this vendetta of revenge, this revenge tour, or this tour of vengeance. And as you saw, they held nothing back. They followed no laws. They were like, nah. They went and burned his mansion down. They burned his factory down. They tortured his lieutenants. And then when they finally got to him, unfortunately, he got the drop on him. But he didn't account for Andy's fiance. I guess that's the girl that ran out of the car and ran up the screen to the right after you stopped the car from going. No, no, I don't know. I don't know. But she came out of nowhere and capped him up. But yeah, that is Dead Connection. I like the game. There's just like the only there are a few words that are, like when you run out of ammo, the dude curses and throws the gun down. I thought that was like meh, but when you playing this with two players, bro, like we were just and the good thing about it is we had like even on the arcade stick you could just put in as many credits as you want. So we were just having a blast trying to burn time for Thanksgiving, burn time for Christmas, because those are two like really big holidays. So we were just killing time until the holidays came, playing this game. And as well as many, I actually, now that my capture card works, I could probably show you the arcade stick that I have. It's an arcade stick with like built in arcade games on it. But the thing about this one is you could actually go online. They have an online store where you could download games you don't have for free. So yeah, there is that too. But coming down the pipeline as far as retro, now that I got the capture card to work, I have a Nintendo membership, a Nintendo the online membership. So I not only can play NES Championship, but I can also look at their NES library. They have some games on there. Like there's one called Earth. There's an Earthbound one that I believe is a prequel. I'm definitely interested in checking that one out. I don't remember ever seeing that one before. But there are a lot of other games on there that I haven't played on NES, like Metroid. I did play Mega Man a bit, but yeah, there's a ton of stuff on there that I can play now. Can't wait to check that out. And again, my energy's back. My energy's back. I don't I don't know how else to explain it, except to say that my energy's back. After what 5-6 days, I'm calm again. No longer anxious. But yeah, that's the game. I don't know if you can. I don't know if like you can use her as a character now or whatnot. But yeah, there's another thing too. I felt like you would have probably been too punch out. I mean, it's too much punch out already. But I did not know that there was an arcade version of Punch Out for the NES before the NES version came out. I don't recall ever seeing the arcade version of Punch Out. I played it, and all the characters are there. Glass Joe and all of them are there. But I don't ever recall playing it. You know, but it is. I'm definitely gonna check that one out too. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys will enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon. It looks like, um, for me, it's gonna be probably more rain. But another thing too is it's starting to become my kind of weather again. Fall and winter. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video and hopefully you will consider subscribing to the channel. So grateful to the subscribers that we have. And for those who are watching and aren't subscribers. And until next time, you guys know what to do. Stay blessed.